Yo, was there a time change or something? The backstage is kind of lonely back here. I got Tino now. Yo, we're live, Tino. He just got in here. Yes, there was a time change.
I'm here. What up? Let's go.
What up? Let's go.
We got something special for you guys tonight.
I'm excited.
Deals and deals, baby.
Let's
deals
go.
And deals.
I'm gonna have your magnets done soon. I just got some more supplies. Like I'm working on some. You wondering?
Okay. What's going down? I see you over there killing it. Oh man.
I'm trying to grind so I can get a different size, like a bigger size. It'd be like a size of a flag almost. Ricky, what up? Your package going out tomorrow. Fast Kid, Victor's up.
Oh, that's dope. Like a different kind of upgraded.
Yes, like a different size. So this is a 2-inch by 2-inch. The other one's gonna be like 4 or like 3.5 by 2.5 or something like that. It's like a rectangle.
Oh, that's cool. Like a
so you could do like portraits,
like business
or
card.
like landscape pictures.
Okay, yeah, like somebody fully standing up.
Standing up, or big group photos sideways, or flags, shit
like
that. Yeah, that's what I want it for. Like, what up, Ingraham? What up, Ricky? I guess Twisted's still out for the week because he set everything up, but he wasn't in here when I came in. Maybe Rissa's still not feeling well.
Oh, they're sick?
I know that's why last week he was taking her to the emergency room.
Oh, shit.
I think her stomach was acting up again.
Uh-oh. I didn't know. I had no idea.
What's up with you, chillin'? Excited for your new baby? Fuck, dude, you double dad, two kids. That's wild.
Yeah, it's double time over here.
That's two college tuitions. That's two college tuitions.
They're going to the military. They ain't going to college.
Smart. Lamore's right there, bro.
Yeah. Nah. College. I'm not trying to have them be liberals. The hell? Look at, I didn't go to college. Look at that, turned out just fine.
No, I would be happy if my kids went to the military.
Yeah.
Which reminds me, if anybody in the chats in the military, we got Veterans Day coming up, so we're definitely going to be doing a give back for veterans.
I mean, I gotta go to the comments before we get in trouble. Yo, yeah, what up? Let's go.
I'm not sure. In-house is probably on Instagram right now. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, daylight saving time is
So we lost an hour or we gained an hour? Fall back, right?
Lost. It's dark at 5:30 now instead of 6:30. They're taking, now you get off work, there's nothing to do. Where's in-house? I don't know where in-house is at. I'm calling right
Oh
now.
damn, that's crazy. He just spawned in right when you guys said that shit.
What up?
They
Oh.
said, "Where's in-house?" and then you spawned in.
The way it works sometimes.
Let's go. We're just talking about how everybody. We're talking about daylight savings time.
Yeah, they getting dark at like 4:00 is some bullshit for real.
My mother's birthday is on Remembrance Day. Let's go, Lauren.
It's Darkstar's birthday today.
Oh shit! Happy birthday, Darkstar.
I sent him I sent him a message the other day. I saw this interview with the I don't know, I can't remember if he moved to Florida or what, but he looks like the governor of Florida. He looks like DeSantis.
Yeah, he looks just like him.
And I was like,
Yeah.
I sent him a message and I was like, you moved to Florida and they fucking make you the mayor right, you shave and make you the mayor right away. And he's like, I get that all the time. I get that all the time.
He looks just like him. They could be fucking brothers.
Dude, yeah, like straight up doppelgangers. Straight up doppelgangers.
So I'm saying this is just his side hustle. He doesn't tell you right now. He pays for all the campaigns.
100%. The alter ego. Yeah, DeSantis ain't no friend to cannabis.
No.
But he sucks his fair share because
I'm done with all the politicians.
they're not done with you. Bend over.
What up, B-Rad? Ricky in the house, throwing up the houses.
Broke my heart.
JJ Ingraham, Josh, throwing up the houses.
Twisted out today?
He set it up. So I came in here. I didn't see nobody. So maybe he's still taking care of Rissa. I know she was feeling sick last week.
All good. We'll run this shit show.
Is it cold up here?
So next week I got Chi-Town Seeds coming on, and he's been working on making all these 3D printed accessories for grow tents.
Nice. I've seen a few people like pages like that, like using 3D prints to like innovate their grows, shit like that.
Yeah, so he was sending me pictures. It's pretty legit. I mean, like I've known him for a few years now, but he like hooks for the filters, all sorts of different things. I thought it was pretty neat. It'd be pretty cool. It'd be pretty cool to check out what he's making, what they're about to make, and what they're about to do.
Oh yeah.
He goes by Chi-Town Seeds on social media, but he's like a seed bank out of Chicago.
Chinatown sees he's getting in on Spooky's hustle. Oh hell no, we gotta get him.
Yeah, who the fuck is this guy? I'm the only
reseller. Wait, are we doing? Oh, I didn't know that. Did we set him up to beat him up?
I'm the only two reseller here, and Mark's my only custody.
I didn't know, Spooky. My bad. So
nah, just kidding.
I'll rescind the offer. If we need to get down, let me know.
Nah, he can come. He's cool.
Bring him in here. We'll kick him out.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
What's going on? Yeah, no. Well, I mean, if he's encroaching on your shit, I mean, we'll just rough him up.
No, I heard it wrong. He said he's from Chicago.
Yeah, I don't think you're not. I think you're thinking of somebody else.
No, I was thinking you said Chinatown.
No. Oh. So, speaking of that, I got a picture from San Francisco just for you, Spooky.
Let's go. I got my wife got a Pokemon card from Japan from the Pokemon store. Thought that was pretty cool.
That's dope.
Yeah. Her coworker gave it to her. I thought it was spooky.
Nice. I saw that. So does your daughter like Pokemon cards?
I'm sure she will. And she doesn't,
Okay,
know about them.
You might not want to start that addiction. I got some for her though. I got a couple. I think these ones might be Korean or some shit.
You're it.
Oh, the Japanese.
Do they have so wait, hold on a second. School me a little bit. Do they have different Pokemons for different countries? Or is it universal?
The actual Pokemon
the
store, I
English
guess,
one?
is in Japan, and only those cards are only sold in Japan, so it makes it more rare.
We call English one TCG, and then there's another term for like the other ones, but there's one for Japanese, Korean, probably Chinese, and like English.
Okay, so there's like, I guess you put that, they'd be like classification. So is there I know some like people geek out on certain ones, right? So there's like the one that you get in
which ones
in
are the good
America.
ones? What are you asking? Which ones are the expensive ones?
When they're shiny, when they're like shiny, like
So it doesn't matter what country they're from.
There's less of them that are in there. It doesn't matter what country. It's like it comes out in the Japanese ones first, and then the U.S. ones drop after. Like it's a set. There's a new set and at the end of every month, and it's just new cards. And then they just they come out in Japanese form or like overseas first, and then they come over here.
Okay, so nice. John of all trades just said they're called chase cards.
Yeah, so that means there's less of them in there, so it's harder to get them. So
they're more rare.
If you get them, it's more rare.
I'm gonna be doing some of my packs pretty soon. Okay, guys, we're gonna have rare ones.
Right.
Got to get that Tinos coin out there with them.
Let me fire up the printer. Dude, like that's actually what you could do. What we should do is we're kind of going over some of fucking Tino's cast of characters. Should create like a garbage pail style kids card collection for Tino's characters over the years.
Spooky, get on it. You got the
guy. His name's
I think that would be fucking hilarious.
I'm down.
Let's go.
Call it, controlling the narrative.
So
that's what they say I do.
What's up?
That's what I always get accused of.
Stop controlling the narrative.
You're controlling the narrative. You're making things up, and everybody believes you.
I think. Look. Think about it. I think. Look, if you got probably that's like probably a 50.
They got so bad. They just started making all kinds of shit up. They're like, listen, we got to get something to stick.
That's what I'm saying. 50, 60 characters. You got probably 50. You probably got more than that.
He's probably got 50 just from last year.
Yeah. We're going live tonight. We'll get a couple just tonight.
Tino and I
I don't know. We don't even look for them. It's easy money. They come to me.
Tino and Alski and I were on a fucking live the night before last, dude. It was fucking hilarious.
Dude, I was cry laughing.
So it all started like I didn't even plan on getting on the live, and then I couldn't help it because Jersey was having a fucking meltdown. Jersey Mike was having a meltdown. He was because Mandani got elected, and all I heard him when I capped in, he's like, I didn't forget. Everybody else forgot. I didn't forget 9/11. I was like, oh fuck, here we go.
Isn't he also telling people?
Yeah, he gets really sensitive about 9/11. He's got a family member that passed away.
Look, the way he was talking was like New York was gonna fucking collapse the next day and all this shit. And it's like every time somebody gets elected, we hear the same old shit over and over and over. Real quick here, Tino. So B-Rad Creek has got some deep water culture stuff coming tomorrow, right? and he says, is he good to use easy plugs, or should he go with rock wool or starting beans? If you got a deep water culture, depending on what you're using, right? You can use any of those, which will work fine. And then if you got the
main thing is your
hydroton,
water level. Yeah, you got to put the hydroton in there, the rocks, and then you just got to make sure you don't drown them. You just got to make sure your water level is not too high. You'll be good to go.
Yeah.
But yeah, you could use Rockwool or the, what do you call them? The quick start. I think he's talking about what I use. The fucking, what are they called? What are they called?
Rapid rooters.
Yeah, the
so
root right.
Root rights.
yeah, so he just in his message area, he's in the chat. I don't know if you can see the comments, but he says, "Yeah, give me some deep water culture stuff tomorrow."
You're gonna need to water them by hand to get them going, because the water's not going to be high enough to keep them, But you don't want to overwater them. It's just like seedlings, just like a regular. Treat it like a cocoa. Don't overwater it, but you got to keep it wet. And then you want the roots to grow down to the water. It takes about a week. Once the roots hit the water, you're on autopilot. You just put nutrients, fill it up, make sure the water doesn't go too high, doesn't get too low, because it'll start sucking it out. And that's it. That first week is being patient. It's not really going to grow very much. It will, but you're really growing the roots down to the water, and then the explosion happens.
So typically, I mean, I haven't done deep water culture in a long time, but typically what I would do is transplant, and then you're hand watering for the first few days, because so with the air stone in there bubbling up, you're creating fine mist, and so the roots will start to go find nutrient and find water, and so it'll begin to start going out the bottom of the basket, right?
Yeah.
And then
you have the water under the basket an inch. You can't have the water too high. That's the main thing with this shit. Is if the water's too high, then you drown them. No oxygen.
And in a good measuring is like 2 fingers from the water level to the basket when you're first starting out, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. And then you can never go wrong with not enough air. Filthy,
right.
Filthy's in here. Filthy, I got these.
And when you tell people,
you gotta think too, the more oxygen you put, the less nutrients. The more. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and when you tell people how
you gotta be careful, because like if you're just doing regular DWC, you could hit them pretty hard. But if you're doing like a recirculating system, the nutrients, for whatever reason, I don't know what it is, but I can't hit them as hard when I'm doing a recirculating versus them just sitting in the pot.
The pH.
Does anybody else see that?
Water.
What's really important though is you don't need to run such a high. You don't need to run so high, because the nutrient uptake is so efficient. It's like it's a little bit of a learning curve, but you'll it's trial and error, and see what's going to be good for whatever plants that you're growing. But you don't necessarily need to have a high EC / ppm.
But yeah, I mean, you got a lot of help here. We got Rambo Attack, you got Twisted, you got Alski, you got me. We all do the hydro. We all do it differently. So we should be able to get you going. The hydro's not hard. It's not harder. It's just you have to do certain things. You have to do certain things at certain times. And other than that, it's easy.
Yeah. Another thing too is Tino's got a YouTube page that he's got a video on there from a couple of years ago where he kind of covers quite a bit with the deep water culture. He's gotten way more fancier since then, but it's a good one to get started on.
There's levels to it.
Sorry, go ahead, Twiggy.
No, nothing. You're good.
Yeah, that system I've been running for like ever. and I barely just switched. But yeah, I swear by it. I can walk anybody through that and have success.
Yeah, I would like Tino might be a little bit better insight on this, but 5'8" is a little bit I would feel it's a little bit too low for me.
On the deep water culture?
Yeah.
No, you want 6'2".
It depends on if you're in flower or if you're in veg or whatever.
Yeah.
I think I slowly progressed it up. Can't remember, or down. Depends.
And then B-Red.
I used to slowly progress it up. So it started 5'8", and then as it went on, I would end closer to 6'2", as I go through the weeks. But I'm pretty sure now the chart that I'm doing, it starts me at, where's it at? Where the fuck is it at?
They're trying AI for tents. Somebody said, yeah, we've been seeing a lot about that.
What's that?
AI in the tents.
AI in the tents?
Yeah, the whole AI system that, like.
Yeah, the thing about that is it would have to be extremely impressive, or it'd be really because okay, look, I guess from my experiences is we have we have a lot of really cool shit, and I just noticed going back to on a few things, like some of the basics, right? Was the biggest difference, and I think that's just probably because it's like you've grown a certain way for so long, so you're not super adapting. Plus, you're not having to, you're also not dealing with 20,000 plants either. At any given time, you're dealing between like 300 or 1,200 plants at any given time, and sometimes it's like,
Yeah. Well, what I was saying was the current culture starts you at 6.0 and ends you at 5'8", throughout the whole life. So you're 6.0 in veg, and then goes.
Yeah, good idea for getting backups and getting backups for the soil. But I think what you're going to find, B-Rad, is is you're probably going to want to get a power cloner or an air cloner, or you could easily make one yourself, and that way you're starting hydro from the very beginning, so the plant gets acclimated to it, and you'll start, once you get into a flow. It's like anytime you start something new, like if you build out a new room or set up a new tent or whatever, usually it takes a bit for it to kind of acclimate and get going. Once you're in that sweet spot, that's where you just want to maintain and stay in. It usually takes one, 2, second harvest, third harvest is when you really find your sweet spot.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's cool.
Takes a little bit.
What made you decide to kind of switch to deep water culture? I know the reason why I like hydro is it seemed very difficult and very high tech when I first started exploring it, and then I realized that it's much easier to pump and push water around than it is to be packing and pushing dirt everywhere. But also, I'm a glutton for punishment, so you have a tendency to have a mix and do stuff all over. Like for instance, we set up because there's out east is living soil, and then we started bringing in flood tables, and now starting to implement, probably within the next 6 months, 30%, 40% of that grow will be flood tables through Grodan, or using Grodan rock cubes.
Nice.
Yeah, like I know a lot of people use the blocks, but I've never gone bad with just doing sea of green 1 gallon pots and netting up the 4x8 tray and just fucking plowing through it. Yeah, you gotta thin out a bit more, and more often. It's a little bit more work on that aspect, but if you're looking for production and high quality, that's the way to go. You're not going to get away from, you know, the great terps, and everything has its little bit of everything has its drawbacks, you know. But ultimately, most important to know, there's so many right ways to do it, and you don't you'll get people that will have a preference on something and be like, well, I would never use, you know, salt or this and that. Grow to your ability and grow what you like. But one thing you're going to see, though, that you really have to manage in that deep water culture is there's nothing like the fucking veg stage with deep water culture. It is crazy the amount of veg that takes place, and the vigor of that vegetation is wild.
It's quick. It's the main reason why I say
the thing too is what people got to realize is you got to match that with the nutrients. You know, you're feeding them, you know, a little bit to get the roots to grow. You don't want to overfeed them. You know what I mean? And then but as soon as the roots hit the water and it starts growing a little bit, you got to double that nutrients up, and you know, it's not a lot compared to what we're used to giving them.
Yeah, I've had to.
You gotta hit it hard. You know, each week is something different. I'm changing everything each week. You know, unless I'm in like 4, 5, and 6 of flour. Fuck, I took a dab. It fucked me up. Can't find my keys either.
Oh shit! The mind blaster, the memory blaster.
Yeah, I don't know. John about trades like living soil and hydro. I mean, you could have that debate for fucking before. So you know, that's like debating, you know, round Earth, flat Earth, right? Both sides are convinced that they're correct, and so all it does is just spin in circles. That's why I always default to like whatever you're doing.
This is what I keep doing better.
What's that?
The only thing that's better about the only thing that's better with organics is it has a bit longer shelf life, maybe a little bit more terps, washes a little better. That's it. That's all you get.
I'd say it's a bit more natural.
But also too, I've seen plants over time adapt to hydro, and then because I've taken plants from dirt to hydro, I've also taken plants from hydro to dirt, and there is a lag there on getting it acclimated back to a growing medium. So that's why growing mediums are very important. That's why, like I said, I always default to like whatever you feel that is working for you, go all in on that and perfect that. And somebody else has a comment or has an opinion on that. Opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one, right? You know, so right. So it's just like
I could get just as good of hydro if you do it right. You can as organics. You know, like I said, besides like maybe organics having a longer shelf life and stuff like that. These people that try to say that, oh, I could taste that it's hydro. I could taste it that it's hydro and this and that. So you're just completely full of shit. You know what I mean? And you don't know what you're talking about. You're just a hater dirt grower. That's the facts. I mean, it used to be called hydro. That's what they call because that's, you know what I mean? And it is the most consistent, least amount of bugs, and the cleanest way to grow by far. You know, so it's just like the positives outweigh the negatives. We don't need to get into it, but it's whatever.
No, well, I mean, not necessarily
that's my
getting
opinion.
into it, but I just know that there's so much fucking like unnecessary conversation and beef between like what you grow in, right? You know, that's what I always say is a lot of times I always divert or go to whatever the situation, whatever is going to be the most efficient for that particular situation is going to be its medium, right? You know, so like commercial space, was like, yes, living soil is fucking great, but we also have to get into production because we're not able to meet the demand. So that's the way. So that's where I was like, okay, we need to switch to this. That's going to get us high quality, high production, but it's not. It may be maybe less than the established like living soil part of the building, but it's whatever fits your needs.
The selling point for me, like I think the two biggest things was I didn't have to deal with soil after the grow. Like everybody I know has like a mountain in their backyard, and also the no bugs. Like when I realized that there weren't any bugs, like hauling it in too.
Well, it's because you're hauling in bugs too. You're working your ass off to bring bugs into your garden.
I'll see everybody. She spawned in, by the way, guys.
I never sprayed. I never even sprayed for like 2 years, because I didn't have any problems because I was going full hydro and not growing anything outside and just isolating it.
I never had to spray until I shared a grow with somebody that grew in soil, and I found out they never sprayed because that was the way they were getting better terps. So all those bugs were over on like my shit, and
Yeah. There's, and it's like too with the thing I like about deep water culture is you could what's going on in the soil. Like you don't have to guess. Like in soil and all that, you don't know what is going on, and you don't know. It's taking weeks for what you put in there to affect the plant. So you're playing like a guessing game. You're overcorrecting. You're doing all kinds of stuff that's not going to help your plant. And it's hydro. You just test the water. You drain the water out, fill it up.
Yeah, you dump the bucket.
There you go.
And then bam, it's fixed. Like
the volatility is less than now than it was 15. The volatility is less than now than it was 15 years ago when there were 15, 20 years ago when there wasn't as much information on it. Now you run into a problem, you can tap into YouTube University or a conversation, or there's a lot more information readily available for you now. But that's where because like Alski here, I think she started off with deep water culture. So
and I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to learn living soil now, and like learning living soil. It's like all the bugs and the different. I don't know. Like I don't know. It's interesting though. Learn about all this stuff. Come here.
It's because you're going from driving a Ferrari to driving a beat up Pinto that smells when you put it on the gas.
If it drives, it drives.
Yeah, well, I'm at least learning about it because I have all these living soil assholes around me that give me a lot of shit about my hydro stuff, and I don't know, I'm interested.
Yeah, but that's the thing is
you should, so
you're saying you're giving into peer pressure.
Yeah,
right.
You're giving into
peer pressure. Not exactly. I'm just like looking into it. I haven't bought a single thing.
To learn more because I've wanted to do it as well, but it's like I don't know. I'm not going to replace micro with. Look at the moon. Micro with
What did you say? Look at the moon.
In-house.
Yeah, I'm not going to replace micro with fucking dirt and fucking bugs and shit.
Well, me either.
I pulled the spooky. To write the fuck out.
Crazy.
Yeah, no, like I said, I mean, I think what it is people want to feel important, and so they're gonna talk down on whatever they're not doing, so they because you'll see people that are just you're just like, well, what's the point? Okay, you do what you do, they'll do what they do, and let them do what they do. I just saw some shit earlier where it was a commercial farm that was sitting there trying to knock on tent growers because they were like, you grow your 2 plants. Imagine having to grow 2,500 plants or 5,000 plants keep your opinions to yourself or da 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 da. And it was just like
They're
some
mad
straight,
because
some
they're getting called because they're growing boof.
self-righteous shit. Well, that's what I was trying to get. I was trying to clarify. I was like, wait. Are you critiquing them because they're saying something about you, or is this just you're just throwing shade? You know, you're just throwing shit at people. You know, it was a real weird post. You know, because look, make no mistake about it. If you're
That's like
growing
their
commercially,
Marv of their department Marv fucking tapped into their social
you know
media.
what? I'm gonna start coining that shit and tagging Marv. Like, don't Marv the tent growers. You know, right? Don't be Marvin people. But yeah, no. When I see that shit, it gets me so fucking irritated and pissed off because it's like first of all, you're just bitching to bitch, and second, like, okay, cool, great, you got a 50 lighter, you got a 200 lighter, you're overseeing tens of thousands of plants. You should probably be more concerned on getting quality out of those plants rather than trying to shit on the person that's doing quality in a fucking 4x4 tent or a 4x8 tent or something like that. Because what's the point? What's the point of that conversation at all? You're not even in the same realm. Now the tent grower 9 out of 10 times is going to have a way higher quality simply because that's their focus. That's their baby. Of course it's good. Of course it's going to be better. There's just no way around it, you know? Yeah. Never go full Marv.
Oh shit.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm seeing this shit and I'm starting to get super fucking irritated lately because I'm watching these fucking dumbasses trying to, talk about banning hemp and all this shit and making up all this fucking propaganda. And then, because here's the thing is they're all trying to protect their fucking investment in the MSOs that all went shit tanked, right? You know, there's no way that fucking thing was worth $60-$70 a share when they're fucking losing every quarter, losing fucking hundreds of millions of dollars. Like, read a motherfucking chart. You'll figure it out pretty quick. But you get these hype men, now they're attacking hemp, talking about they need to ban hemp, this and that. When I see that shit, when I see that much cocksucking going on, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when they come starting to knock on like home growers and how they're bad, and they'll like the propaganda that's coming that way, where they'll say some shit where they're like, look at all the energy they pull off the grid and look at all the toxic things that go down the drain that go into the streams. Like, I already know everything that they're gonna fucking say already. And yeah, so yeah, it's like, all right, maybe we need to start fucking slapping these chads back and fucking getting them back in line, because they're definitely getting way the fuck out of line lately. I was even talking to Tristan about this the other day. I was like,
I was thinking
man,
that in my head. Like, MSO gang, watch out.
No, so okay, look, I got ADD like a motherfucker. So when I see something that interests me, and I'll usually, bounce it off of Twisted to see what he thinks. So he's been privy to some serious fucking rants on my end, where I'm calm, like, do you see this shit? He'd be like, yeah, I saw this shit. And then boom, for like 5 minutes, 6 minutes, I'm fucking just clowning me fucking hard. And,
Let's go.
Yeah. Well, they like, there's this like, but none of them like I mentioned last week, right? Okay, look, if you're getting paid to post this shit, right? Fucking more power to you, right? Then keep doing it. Then know that you're full of shit. And then you get like some of these people that are commenting that don't know a fucking difference from one or the two. And then you get other people that repost that shit and all that. And it's like, those guys over there, you got to recognize, for them to suck dick, they're getting paid. You're not getting paid, so you're just doing it for sport. You have to stop doing that, right? Educate yourself. So like for instance, I saw some shit where they were like, this Chinese gas station vapes, right? We need to ban hemp. And it's like, no, what you need to do is you need to go and actually, fight the actual fight against the people that's who your true enemy, right? The hemp industry isn't your true enemy. It's the motherfucking, it's the government. It's when Trump comes out and says, we're going to look at this Schedule 3, all these guys started creaming their panties and started getting all fucking wild and no, sorry. The reason why Schedule 3 only got mentioned, I hate to break it to you, and is because he was getting inundated about the Epstein files. So he was throwing so much shit at the wall just to get these influencers to talk about something else, right? And that's exactly what happened.
Let's
I got
Look
a
at
photo
that.
submission.
Well, hopefully they don't
Photo
change it.
submission.
catch them
Photo
out
submission
there.
from the people. This is coming in from Far Out Genetics.
Go far out. Representing that
Kind of
pizza
fish is
gang
that?
like South Clifton.
I think
What
he
kind of
said
fish
it
is
was
it?
some
Looks
kind
like a
of
trout.
trout.
We should
Some-
do like
He
a hydro
said-
grow and do a update on it week by week on here.
Hydro
I think that'll
off.
be good for everybody. Plus the grow cup's
Yeah.
going, guys. If you haven't got in,
Hydro
it's the last
showcase.
chance.
I know. I need to get in.
I'm trying to
Hydro's
get
free.
I was
I'm
mentioning it
writing it
yesterday.
down.
I think I'm gonna try to get Marv and Mirko to go head to head in a grow off.
No, I told them. I'm sending them the beans. I'm sending them the
I don't
beans.
know. I've seen some. He has some Tinos stuff growing in his warehouse, and it looks great.
Now I told Mirko yesterday. I said, man, if you don't win, Marv's gonna not only take the title of master grower from you, but he's gonna take your girl too. So, all of a sudden, he said his
Oh,
garden was
goodness.
full. All of a sudden, he said his garden was full, and that he wasn't sure if he's going to be able to make room. The conversation changed pretty quick, and so that's how much sway Marv got right now.
Let's go, Marv.
I got him in the DMs right now. I'm gonna give him the link.
Who, Marv?
The outcome of the strawberry bonbons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the outdoor one. I didn't really do any posts or anything like that, but there was a couple people. I think you.
Cindy.
No, that one was harder to follow. Keep track of it.
Looks
So I
like-
didn't make a group
Hey,
chat.
look at Far Out. He caught that fish,
Jen
right?
did.
And the look on his face, like it reminded him of a terrible situation or a time. Go back to that picture.
Yeah.
Go back to that picture. Look at his face. He's
Yeah.
like, oh. High school
gotta
all
be
over again.
I feel like this is his son.
I like your representation, pizza gang. Let's go.
Let's go. Nice
I think
shirt.
this is his son. Maybe that's my guess.
Hell yeah.
What is that? Probably what? 5 pounds? 6 pounds?
Yeah, it looks heavy. He's working out
That?
right now.
Maybe like 2, 3.
Do you put that back or you eating that? You taking that home? You eating that?
That's eatable.
Eatable?
Maybe he could be just catch and release.
I always release everything
Lightning trout, huh?
unless I'm in the ocean. Then we're eating it.
Yeah, he said 2 or 3.
Yeah, no, I thought the catch and release thing was going to work on a charter boat one time. Nah,
No,
that guy was ready
I
to
don't
throw
have
me
it.
off.
Yeah,
He said that guy was right.
yeah, we do this for a living.
Yeah,
I don't
no,
care if
straight
you
up.
keep 'em. I keep
When
them.
he-
Is that what he
When he
told you?
when he clubbed the shit out of that fish, and I was like, "Why'd you do that for? He didn't do nothing to us. Like there was no beef." And he was like, "If it comes over that rail, it's staying on this boat." And the way he looked at me, I was like, "Shit, all right, man. Yeah, all right, Captain."
Yeah, before he sends you over the rail.
He's
You
the
know-
captain. You're out on that
Okay,
ship.
look,
He's in charge.
He
You notice-
says
better
we
listen.
gave it to a kid next to us.
You notice how any typical place, like if you're on a boat and you get, and you call somebody captain, it's totally cool, right? But if you're in a bar and you call somebody captain, it's a big difference. You notice that? Like, all right, captain.
In house, calling people captain at the bar. Oh man.
Yeah.
Hey, Look, I've called people a lot of shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I had to be
Tino's been
prepared a
witness to
couple of
that.
times.
I was gonna say,
He's like,
have I witnessed that?
Yeah.
nah.
I got a good friend of mine that told me one time, he goes, I don't know how in the fuck you do it. He goes, but you'll get a group of people that I know we're about to fight or they're gonna ready to punch you in the face. And he goes, and then all of a sudden, a few minutes later, they're fucking hugging you, they're laughing, they're buying you drinks. He was like, yes, because you got to bring them down to bring them back up, you know?
Gotta start somewhere.
Oh yeah. Well, it's just you always gotta explore your boundaries everywhere, you know, right? It's like, okay, this is where we're at. They call it flying blind.
Flying blind.
Flying blind. Well, no, I guess I just have, maybe I just have a different sense of humor is all.
Do we ask the chat what we're gonna name some stuff coming up? I don't know. I need some help.
Yeah, actually,
You need
we
some
could probably
help.
do
I
that.
don't know about where we should start with that question.
I was supposed to call you yesterday. I'll probably call you after this.
We can probably do next week. Probably next week we could probably come up with some ideas. The problem with putting it out to people to name it is people get so fucking emotional about and attached to their name that they submitted, and if you don't use it, they're like, "Fuck that! That's bullshit. Look at what they picked. That's a dumbass name. What the fuck?" Right? Oh yeah, no, we've been all over that shit. Yeah, one time.
Nah, I've gotten some of my best names from them.
One time, well, maybe, yeah, one time we put some, you know, people suggested in the comments, and then we went with some of the comments that people picked, and then the people that didn't get picked, oh, they were fucking livid. They were, yeah, it was like some sort of competition or something. It was like, oh yeah,
We're gonna pick what they said.
not doing that anymore. But yeah, no, there's some definite fucking heaters that are coming up. Super excited for it. And then actually over the course of the next probably year, there's going to be a lot of good stuff that's fucking coming. Really stoked for outdoor next year, though. Outdoor next year, all you guys that were rocking it this year got something for you to really just
pay attention to see what everybody else is doing.
Year.
Nobody else picked a goal.
Oh, the Spanish Dre guy. Spanish Dre.
What up?
Marks, what up?
Spanish Dre. Here you go. See, now the trick is for me to put it in a box and send it to you. That's the hard part.
People don't understand how much work you do.
I'm just about there. Twisted just got a bunch of clones that will be ready to go. So we got some people to fulfill. No, Spanish Drake. That's your hat. I don't think you understand. I've had it for almost like 120 days, but it's literally got your name on it. Yeah, see, Spanish Dre knows what's up. Hey, but look, my shortcomings, but when I make up for it though. Last time, Spanish Dre, what box did you get? That shit was dope as fuck. I was actually impressed myself, right?
This guy's giving himself a pat on the back. Let's go. It was really cool though.
Tell me that box wasn't dope.
It was really cool. I wanted one. I was like, what the? This dude's giving everybody cuts. He's giving them packs. He's giving them freaking boxes with things on it. And all he gives me is a phone call. I was like, what the fuck?
Get out of here.
Nah, I'm playing.
You get a phone call? Oh, man.
Hey, look.
Yeah.
No, I'm
actually,
kidding.
You know what? Come to think of it, Oski texted me. Oski texted me and she goes, and I was like, I was in the middle of something. I was like, hey, I'll give you a call back. And I realized I didn't call her back, and it was 11 days later. And I was like, hey, what's going on? Just kidding, calling you back. And she was like, that was like 2 fucking weeks ago.
I don't hold it against you. I know you're a busy guy.
And here's the thing: is Oski's a friend, right? Like, it's not like you do it on purpose, right? Like, oh
No,
shit,
we all get caught up in shit.
Hey, look, but yeah, like Spooky's on it, Twisted is on it, Tino's on it. So that's why I was like, you know what? I just got to get it into their hands and get it to them. That way, it's good. It's good to go.
So yeah, Jason, you like the Great Bazooka Joe? I'm telling you that BMG 8 with the purple Doge, great killer.
Yeah, the BMG did awesome. I grew a BMG outdoor.
This is more of the it tastes just like that Bazooka Joe bubblegum. It tastes just like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I had a pheno that was like literally smoking it, and the aftertaste was like you were chewing on the gum, straight up.
Cindy Paul, wasn't she the one that was having that was posting those 7-foot or 8-foot fucking plants, just monsters?
Yeah, in her backyard. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, she was just like, she's like,
you see her Christmas
she was
tree
like, outdoor. I got you. Yeah. Like, yeah, let me show you guys some shit real quick.
It's going on 6 pounds. Let's go. Appreciate everybody. Hell yeah, you guys. That's what's up.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'm telling you, that's all it takes. You just got to grow the seeds, and then you're hooked.
Go. I know Craig was on your Patreon for a while too.
Yeah, I noticed like
there it is.
I've seen the kind of the same patterns. Like when oh damn, I've seen the kind of the same patterns because Tino's been putting some fucking fire out the past like couple of years. So usually when you're doing that, the typical like shade that you get is like, oh, it's white labeled or it's repackaged or whatever. They just can't come to the idea that no, none of that goes on, right? You know? The best though is when you know the people that do it are the ones when they comment that, it's like, wait. I've seen you inquire about this before.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna plug some of Cindy Paul's art too. Look, here's some of her resin art.
I'm gonna start my outdoor run inside early this year.
Let's go. She got a little bit of everybody.
Ooh, let's go. I just want to give a shout out to all the tent growers out there. Let's make tent growing great again.
No. The thing is that no. I think tent growing
folks
and homegrown folks are fucking great. What we need to do is start bitch slapping some of these people that are throwing shade on them, right?
That's what I'm saying. We're here. We're here for the other side. We're the opposition. We need to. What we should do? We should infiltrate them. We need to pretend like we're them. Get inside and then destroy them from the inside out.
You know what? Let's turn Spooky into fucking Donnie Brasco of the cannabis of the commercial cannabis, right?
You know what I gotta do.
Let's go, Boneyard.
What up, Boneyard?
What up, Boneyard?
I got Boneyard's hella gas about to get some pollen on it. Let's go.
I'm ready to be a puppet. I'm just kidding.
Boneyard, yeah. Yeah, actually I'll send you guys some pictures. We're starting to get some pods. Super stoked. We'll see.
So I used to have like 8 freaking 3x3s with the 315 inside of them. And that was like
we gotta come up with something like a mantra for tent growers. You know what I mean? Right? Something like to identify you, right? Like readily
you should be proud of it. I feel like some people aren't. They're ashamed of their tent grow. You need to be proud of it.
Well,
clean the floor.
Look, dude, I've even seen some like mainstream like people try to shit on tent growers. I mean, even breeders, right? I remember one time I saw a post from a pretty well-known breeder that was shitting on a tent grower, and I was like, "You did not read the room." Like you who do you think's buying your seeds?
Craig had a good experience. What'd you get? What'd you grow, Craig? Yeah, he said, "Let's go." Were you the one on the Patreon?
Craig, yeah, he was on Patreon.
Yeah, I lagged it on him forever. I felt hella bad, so I gave him a bunch of shit.
Well, that sounds
See, that's
about
what I'm
right.
saying. You guys, look, patience pays off because, especially to me, I'm like, oh, I got to do
he
this
didn't turn
person
me in for
solid.
fraud. What a fucking great guy. Like, I'm going to give him extra.
He's patient. He knows it's
Yeah.
It was like, honestly, I think some people were like, I think Twisted waited like 7 months. I don't know.
That's all right. I got hooked up again. You know?
No, I think it was like 4 or 5 months. Patreon. I feel like I was
I
behind.
sent Twisted a box and didn't even fucking bother texting him that it was coming.
For real.
I called him like it was supposed to arrive on like a Saturday or something. I called him like on a Tuesday. I was like, "Hey, did that box show up?" He's like, "Oh yeah, it did." So not only did I tell him it was on its way, he didn't call me and tell me that he had gotten it.
Cool.
You've done that to me when you were on your way to Oklahoma. Hey, I'm on my way to Oklahoma. Can you meet me there in 4 days? I'm like, okay. Let me hop in my car.
Then she recruited a serial killer.
Oh, look. Hey, we gotta actually, we gotta have some sort of vetting process.
Dude,
okay,
that
first
dude
of all,
that dude called me was
he
like,
was a good carpenter, right?
hold on.
he did great
First of
job.
all,
He really did.
Phone numbers.
He called me.
No,
He called
first
me
of all,
and was like, Alski cut my brakes. I'm recording this. I'm filing a police report. I was like, dude, you cut your own brakes. You're fucking crazy. Don't ever call me again, bro. This can't be real.
hey, look, I don't know what else she did to this guy. I don't know. I don't know how she just like got him so like obsessed, but we're talking months. I totally forgotten that this person even existed. And all of a sudden I get a fucking text message at 5:45 in the morning. And it was, she cut my brakes. She did this, she did that. And I was like,
what was that girl all the guys were fighting over? Like Helena, like the one that caused all the wars and shit?
What?
You guys are serious. He doesn't really think I cut his brakes, right? You guys are just messing with me.
No, I
100%. No,
he
didn't. See, Tino made the mistake. Tino made the mistake and responded to him. That was the mistake he made.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, you can't.
No, I wanted to find out what's going on. You know me.
So like a toddler, I just let him cry it out in silence because it went from 10 to 15 text messages a day to 7 to 3 to finally admitted defeat. I think you're ignoring me.
I didn't. That's not what happened. I told him to fuck off. I told him, don't ever message me again, bro. You cut your own brakes.
No, I'm talking about my end. Yeah. I went the high road. I was like, I do not need to respond to this. I don't know what the hell this is, and I don't even know who this is.
But you let him fix your cabinets. All right.
I'm closing the other YouTube.
No.
Join the main YouTube.
You guys were standing there when I told them. I said, look, you just sit there. You guys just hang out. Just look pretty. You're good to go. And he was like, no, I insist. And I was like, look.